we may be in a little bit of a tricky situation here. Hopefully there's an old point here, so when they did this stenciled concrete driveway, hopefully they just didn't smash that off and didn't continue the stormwater somewhere. You can see where the locator is up there. When I go through in that carport area, there's 2 downpipes. When I go down the rear one, that's where we stop. But it's also blocked down here, so we're going to send a nozzle up there first, see if we can find a junction shooting off to the left. So we've got to clear downstream first. We're down here. Bulldog, let's send it. It might be squashed right here. So Mitch has been doing some of these investigations. He'll go camera, find the problems. If it's worth squash, he's been pricing to dig it up and just dig it up and repair it. Or if it needs jetting, he's been priced up for me to come back and jet. So he's been doing well doing those. Let's see if he's got this one right. Never understand why they use Stormwater. Aggie pipe. Sorry about the situation. Yeah, I take his Aggie all the way there. Look at the trees. I think that's squashed. Pull it back, then we'll have an inspection. muddy water out as we can. Going to send this single barrel up. There's definitely roots there. Hopefully it's just roots and not squashed. So that's completely blocked. And there's a junction to that front downpipe under the carport. Okay, so we're up here, roots through here, but 100% right here. Really don't want to make a mess in this guy's garage, but we won't get good access there because there's a square junction that'll be annoying. It'll be easy to just go from up here and hopefully punch it through. Then I think it's going to come out and do a bend under these palms. That's where that junction line's up. So that main line, all good, as you can see. We've now got to try and sort this one out for him. Yeah, he wanted to redo these downpipes, and Mitch said to him, why don't we you know, start checking underground first before we, which is our procedure. You know, he's following procedure, which is good. Check underground, make sure it's all good before you replace downpipes. And lucky he did, because it's not good. You'd hook them all up, and yeah, water's going to spew out everywhere because it's sealed PVC. Okay, we need some luck, I reckon. Need some luck around that corner. It doesn't seem favourable because of where that driveway is. But hey, let's have a look. Hoping it should be all clay. So the bigger penetrating nozzle should be the way to go. The big dog will send it. I reckon then we're going to have palm roots. So I also feel we'll probably be digging up the other side where that junction is, cutting in a point there to pull it all out. And that's kind of what I feel. 100%. There's something. Let's have another go. I can see the bend now, so if we can get around, I just think, yeah, we're going into them the wrong way, but let's have a go. I want to see if I can get this nozzle around that next bend. Should sweep, but I think I'm right on it. Just want to check. Yeah, we're around. Can't get the camera around. So we can see that nozzle around that corner. Just around. Let's see if we can move around it. Nozzle's through, which is good. There's a little bit of a mischief there. Can't pop around with the camera. So I can't see anything. Like, it's just all black and mud and water. That's just because it's not clear water.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just pull it back a metre or so. We'll go find what this is now. No, that's all right. You can have a look at this on the way back, mate. See if we see anything. And at the moment, it's just completely black. Like, there's nothing. Like this, a little bit of something. No. So that's that bend. So that's around those red markers.
Right,
there's a bend there. So you can see some roots in that section. Some of them could also be cut, one's cut off or one's part of the pipe. Because when we're cutting them, we're not able to really get them out properly because there's a blockage downstream.
Yeah, okay.
You know, so we're cutting and they're staying in the system a lot more.
Instead of going out the end.
Well, we come from the other way, we start pulling stuff out. Yeah. What are your intentions with here? Are you planning on staying long term, short term?
I own it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not planning on going anywhere?
Well, I spent a lot of money on trying to sort the plumbing out, you know what I mean? And obviously I got that side working, but then you can answer that if you need to. Yeah, so obviously I've got that side working.
Yeah.
And then this was the last little vestige of it, and it wasn't too bad, you know? So I've often wondered what I should do about it, so...
Yeah, so you can see that was a broken... See that, that's all broken, that's on the downpipe junction.
Okay. What's that sitting on top of it?
Don't know. Could be something, they might have put a bit of pipe on it or something, a bit of plastic or...
Yeah, okay.
Like it's not sealed right. Then around 13, 14 metres is a other junction shooting off the left, which is the one
on the left, is it?
Which is the one I think is this one.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So like that one is flowing from there all the way through. I do a repair at the curb because it's not what that is at the curb is not correct.
Okay. No, that looks good.
And then on this side, it's just not getting through. And you look at the size of those palms, like directly.
Yeah,
above that pipe.
and the pipe's straight under it.
Straight under it. Yeah.
All right. So, what would you come and dig it and lay the pipe and everything like that?
Yeah. So I'll just show you this last little bit.
Okay.
So you can see here it goes to that Aggie. See all that?
Yeah.
You need to dig that out, put in hard pipe and a better connector.
How long's that Aggie?
It's up to a metre.
So someone's installed that themselves?
Yeah, instead of putting PVC there, and that's where all the roots are going through.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's your main problem on that side.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I just dig that up, cut that one out.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I did see all that at the end. So what's happening? It's just blocking up there the whole fucking time.
Yeah. And they'll always grow. It's not a good connection. They're just pushing it inside.
Yeah.
You're not stopping the roots at all. Okay, Aggie's getting like slots in it. It shouldn't use that.
No dramas.
Okay. Well, I'll pack this up. I'll work out some stuff and
I'll come and see us, mate.
Yep, done, mate.
Yeah.
Done. We didn't get through it. Let's go and have a look. So it wraps around here. And this is where the jet and camera were stopping around here. There's nothing to see on any CCTV. It was just mud and black. Look what we've got here. Big palm. Another big palm. And then all this went straight over here. I believe it was going to this junction over here. That's shooting off. That pipe is running directly under there. If you know palm roots, it's probably crushed it. We're not getting through it at this stage. We got to start doing some digging. Option is we can dig down the other end and try and pull everything out, or we find the pipe here and straight to the street. First side's all clear, up and running, flowing again. Second side, all cooked. We're going to do our up and estimate and see if he wants us to come out and do some digging. Other than that, well done here. Right, see you on the next one. Right.